Hey everybody, Tad with Washington ATV Association out on another awesome, fun day ride with the group. We're out riding the Little Naches Trail today. It's an awesome trail. The first little bit of it is a little technical and it's all 4x trail, so it's nice and wide, but there's some areas where you definitely want to have a 4-wheel drive utility quad and ride in pairs, and that's the beauty of joining us, coming with a group. We stick together, make sure we get through the obstacles and take our breaks and just enjoy the camaraderie and the outdoors. You just got to come and join us. So the Naches Pass Trail is located just 30 miles east of Enumclaw. The trail was first established as a wagon trail going from the Walla Walla area to Fort Steilacoom way back in the 1850s. But it was very rarely used by the settlers of the Washington Territory because it was just way too difficult to pass. The lower Naches section of the trail is just over 2 miles in length, but should only be ridden by fairly experienced riders on a 4-wheel drive utility quad. There are several very steep off-camber hill climbs and descents, with a few of them having some pretty deep ruts, making this a very challenging trail. So if you're not into the steep and off-camber hill climbs and the possibility of having to winch over things, you're going to want to skip the lower Naches section of the trail and head right over to the upper Naches Pass Trail. All right, so we're out on the Little Naches Trail. We're about 3 miles down the trail. We're at Government Meadows, and so behind me here is a cabin that is actually open for public. You can see there's some folks who've been hiking on the trail and are utilizing the cabin there, and it's just never can tell what you're going to see out on a trail with us. You just got to come and join us. So Government Meadows Cabin is located where the Pacific Crest Trail, which runs all the way from Mexico to Canada, crosses the Naches Pass Trail. And it was built in 1992 by some volunteers from a local snowmobile club. And it's a very popular stop with those making the trek all the way from Mexico to Canada, and it's definitely worth a stop and taking a look at. The western half of the Naches Pass Trail, Trail 1175, is only open to motorized vehicles from July 15th through November 15th. Now, the riding along this section of the trail is very scenic and appropriate for riders of all skill levels. If it's a clear day, be sure to make a note of Mt Rainier, which there's some beautiful views of from along this trail. And it's usually visible above the tree line. East of Government Meadows, the Naches Pass Trail follows Trail 684. Although this section of the trail is only closed from April 1st to June 15th, snow usually keeps wheeled vehicles off the trail during the winter months. For the most part, this is pretty comfortable riding, but there are a few hills that will grab your attention if you're not experienced with loose gravel and a little bit of off-camber. The Naches Pass Trail is a great ride, both for the trails and the scenery. Round trip, the complete trail is just under 20 miles, so be sure to pack a lunch and plenty of liquids. You want to allow about 5 hours for riding and sightseeing. It's a great time. You can find maps and directions and lots of other useful information on the trails page of our website, waatva.org. You gotta check us out. All right, so we just wrapped up our Little Naches Trail ride. It was a blast. There was some fun stuff, some technical stuff, and some good times, some good sights to see, and just good riding with friends. It was a little dusty out on the trail, so you definitely want to have a good dust mask and goggles. By the way, some sponsors of the Washington ATV Association are the Wolf Snout folks, and they make a really awesome dust mask. It's washable, reusable. It's designed so that it doesn't fog and such. It's just a great product for out in the dusty trails. They also make a goggle that is dust proof, fog proof, it doesn't hold the sand, and it matches up really well with their wolf snout dust masks. So thank you to them for being sponsors of the Washington ATV Association. And like always, you know, you just got to check out our website and get involved, because we're just out here having a blast and making new friends and just enjoying God's country. So Washington ATV Association, www.watva.org. You just got to come join us.